Good morning this Wednesday morning. So we are going to look at and review some word patterns and then go over telling time also. So first let's look at the word patterns. We have CVC, CVVC, and CVCE with silent E at the end. So let's first say what that stands for. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Next, CVVC, say consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant. And this one for today, CVCE, consonant, vowel, consonant, silent E. So words that are CVC words are like pig and cat and dog and mop. CVVC with two vowels in the middle. Remember we studied words like boat and sail. And now we have CVCE. Today we're doing long I words. So I'm going to write a long I word on the board. Ready? Let's read it. Remember DR says say drive. So we have consonants at the beginning and then a middle vowel, another consonant, and then you don't hear the E. Another word. Time. Ready? Let's sound it out. Time. Remember, don't say the E. Looks like Tim, but add an E at the end and it's time. So read your story today, and I want you to read the passage a couple times, and you will see lots of CVCE words. It's long I. And then do some activities with the CVCE pattern. Now, let's look at this telling time today. We are reviewing a lot of things we've already done. This is how we tell time to the hour. Say 9 o'clock. So the 9 has the hour hand pointing right on it, and the 12, there's the minute hand straight up and down. 9 o'clock. So this is how you write 9 o'clock. It's with the 9 ... 00. Okay. Good. So this clock matches that written time. That's how you write 9 o'clock. The next one, 2:30. So this week we've been learning about telling time to the half hour. So 2 and then dots above each other, ... 30. So what does that look like on the clock? It looks like this. 2:30. The minute hand is down on the 6 and the hour hand is between the 2 and 3. Okay, 2:30. All right, next. 4 o'clock. So let's get the clock moving around to 4 o'clock. Think about and try to visualize where is the big hand, the minute hand, and where's the little hand, the hour hand. Good. 4 o'clock. And what's this next time? Good. 6:30. So it goes down on the 6. It's in between the 6 and the 7 for the hour hand, and the minute hand is right on the 6. 6:30. So let's say all the times again. Say 9 o'clock, 2:30, 4 o'clock, and 6:30. So try those at home and make sure to get your clocks out if you have one. If not, try to make one this week. And then on Thursday and Friday, you'll get to play some fun games and do some more telling time to the hour and to the half hour. So 9 o'clock, 2:30, 4 o'clock, and 6:30, and practice writing the times. So today I have a nonfiction book I'd like to read about animals. And that's a big shark. And there's questions and answers inside. So it's more than 100 questions and answers to things you want to know. How many kinds of bear are there? There are 8 species of bear. They range in size from the sun bear, which only weighs about 60 pounds, to the huge polar bears and brown bears. And they say the brown bear is the most widespread. Do bears sleep through the winter? Brown bears and American and Asian black bears that live in the far north do sleep for much of the winter. Food supplies are poor, and the bears hide themselves away in warm dens and live off their own fat reserves. So Many bears do hibernate, especially where it's cold. Which big cat is the biggest? Can you guess? Tigers are the biggest of the big cats. They measure up to 10 feet long, including their tail, and weigh 550 pounds or more. Tigers are becoming very rare. They live in parts of Asia. It's a big tiger. Why are lions unlike other cats? Most cats live alone. Lions live and hunt in a group called a pride. And these little guys up here are called meerkats. That's a big elephant. Oh, and there's the giraffe. Elephants. What do elephants do with their trunks? Does anybody know? Can you guess? Good. Eat. Let's pick it up and eat and stick it in their mouth. Drink. The elephant's trunk is very useful. Without it, an elephant could not reach the ground to feed because its neck is so short. The trunk is also used for taking food from high in the trees and for breaking off branches. The elephant can smell with its trunk, picking up tiny objects, and gently caress its young. It drinks by sucking up water into its trunk and squirting it into its mouth. It also sprays water or dust over itself to clean its skin. And the giraffe, how can you tell an African elephant from an Asian elephant? Sorry, that's more about the elephant. The African elephant is bigger and has larger ears and longer tusks. Okay, how tall is a giraffe? A male giraffe stands up to 18 feet tall. That's pretty tall. Why does a kangaroo have a pouch? At birth, kangaroos are very tiny and extremely poorly developed. So it needs its mother to take care of it. When it's born, it stays in the pouch. Is a koala really a kind of bear? No. It's a marsupial like a kangaroo, and it's not related to bears at all. And then they talk about monkeys and apes. Which is the biggest ape? You see those apes? These are apes. These are monkeys. The gorilla. A fully grown male stands up to 5.5 feet tall, and it can weigh as much as 400 pounds. Almost weighs as much as the tiger. And this little monkey, why does the monkey have a long tail? Can you see why? To help it balance and control its movements as it leaps from branch to branch in the rainforest. What do seals and sea lions eat? Fish is their main diet, but some also eat shellfish and catch larger prey. Which is the biggest whale? Do you know the name of it? Good, the blue whale is the largest whale and also the largest mammal that has ever lived. It measures more than 100 feet long and weighs at least 100 tons. And the biggest blue whale may weigh more than twice this amount. But it's hard to measure, I bet, because it's so big. Is a dolphin a kind of whale? A dolphin is a small whale. Most of the 57 or so species of dolphins live in the sea. So they are a type of whale. Are there any poisonous fish? What do you think? Thumbs up or down? Yes, there are. And the puffer fish is one of the most poisonous of all. How big is a great white shark? Great white sharks are mostly about 23 feet long, but some can grow up to 40 feet long. That's pretty long. Get those sharp teeth. Are frogs and toads poisonous? Some are. The cane toad can squirt poison at an enemy from its glands. Glands are in the mouth or the neck or the sides of the jaw there. Can the flying frog really fly? No, but it can glide 40 feet through the air between trees. 40 feet. He can glide from tree to tree. How can you tell a crocodile from an alligator? Can you see it? You can recognize a crocodile because its teeth stick out when its mouth is shut. So when its mouth is closed, you can still see the teeth and you know it's a crocodile. And do turtles ever come to land? Sea turtles spend nearly all their lives in the water, but females do come to land to lay their eggs. Ooh, which is the biggest snake? Do you know? The world's longest snake is the reticulated python, which lives in parts of Southeast Asia. It grows to be an amazing 33 feet long. And the anaconda, it says, is heavier than the python, but not as long. And that's a little chameleon. Why does a chameleon change color? Do you know? Good. Changing color helps the chameleon get near its prey without being seen and allows it to hide from its own enemies. The color change is controlled by the chameleon's nervous system. Nerves cause areas of color in the skin to be spread out or to become concentrated in tiny dots. Chameleons are also said to go darker in color when angry and lighter when afraid. So the python snake is the longest. Which is the biggest penguin? The emperor penguin lives in Antarctica and is the biggest penguin in the world. It stands about 37 inches tall, and it cannot fly like the others. Which bird has the longest wings? The wandering albatross has the longest wings of any living bird. And which is the biggest eagle? The biggest eagle in the world is the harpy eagle, which lives in rainforests. And do vultures hunt and kill their prey? Vultures do not usually kill their prey. They are scavengers, feeding on animals that are already dead or have been killed by hunters, such as lions. So that's how the animals all live together. The end. And at the end, they have this thing called an index. So in the index, if you want to look up an animal name, you look it up and it tells you which page it's on. All right, keep reading fiction and nonfiction stories. Work on the CBCE patterns today and read your reading passages and do some math, telling time, and get ready for Thursday and Friday. And Friday we'll do a dance. See you then.